Yeah, compared to other statues, like the Assassin's Creed statues are probably one of my favorites that I've gotten. Because some of them don't tend to have as much detail, some of them don't tend to be as well built. Hello YouTube and welcome to a new video today. Today we've been looking at a bunch of stuff from Assassin's Creed. And it's also a collaboration. Here we got Albert. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. So I have a channel called Awarsing under username Orbit85, and I do a bit of unboxing and close up on different figurines and anime collections.
Yep, and today we've been looking at a few collectibles from Assassin's Creed. And here's also the Apple of Eden. So we've already done the part 1, which we could see on Albert's channel. But yeah, we'll be looking at the different collectibles that we had during the years. So let's start off with the Unity one, actually. So yeah, I really like the design of that, especially with the whole bottom part. The flag is kind of loose. I haven't been able to get that like completely stable, so it's just flying around. But since it's your first time seeing that, Albert, what do you think of it?
Yeah, I think it's a really great pose. I just love how he's charging forward. Like, this is set during the revolution, right, in Paris.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really like that charge look to him. I actually played this I think a year or two after it came out, so after it got patched up. It was actually a really great game. Probably one of the prettiest looking game as well, especially set in France, where fashion is quite high end. It's expressing the costume of Arno. And I think it was quite a fascinating story because he had a love interest as well who helps out in the game as well. I forgot her name.
Yeah, I've forgotten the name as well. It's been quite a while since I played it.
It's been a little while.
Yeah, so Syndicate, really nice design as well. I actually do like the base of it, so that's the Assassin's Creed logo.
Is there railroad tracks on the bottom?
It's in the style of railway tracks, yes.
That's pretty cool.
One of the main characters in Syndicate.
Is it Jacob?
Yep, Jacob and Evie Fry. The collector's edition only came with this one. The female version was actually a separate purchase, but we're only looking at the collector's editions. The designs of these always seem to be like super high end. You even get a bit of the dust particles at the bottom. I
definitely love the base. It even looks like dirt and gravel on the bottom, as well as this detail on the boots and on the gloves as well. And the cane as it makes the pyramids is great. Because I think that was a pretty cool weapon in the game as well. And it seems to be a theme, the trench coat, starting with the black flag and Unity, where all the assassins are wearing these trendy trench coats. I'm not so sure about the face. The face doesn't seem to be as well detailed as the rest of the clothing, but it's still representation. But yeah, I think overall it's a really nice. I think this one is probably less elaborate than the last two, which I think works really well for this character.
Yeah, a lot less moving parts.
And I think I can see his blade, which is on the outside, which is quite interesting.
That's what I actually like about these collectibles. You actually see all the little parts. It's not just one random statue that you move around and stuff. These are really all high detailed. And
I think I really like the colouring as well, which I guess is the same as the game. We're set in an industrial revolution.
Yep.
To a steam engine.
Yep, and a lot of trains.
Yes, and so there's train tracks.
We have Bayek here.
Oh yeah, Bayek of Siwa.
Origins. The whole start of the Assassin's Creed movement started off with Origins. Or that's where the actual base of their creed started from. But yes, it's definitely not the first Assassin's Creed game. But this is probably one of the starter type origins of Assassin's Creed.
Hence the title, I guess.
Yeah, hence the title. Probably it's one of the older ones now, but then again, Odyssey and Valhalla tend to predate this one now.
Oh, is it? I thought Valhalla was... Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Valhalla way predates it.
Yeah, way predates it.
Wow.
But this is when the Assassin's Creed Order created that creed. And yeah, it's a really nice design. Interesting blade.
Yeah, I like it's so curvy at the top.
The shield, like that headpiece right there, you could definitely see the headpiece of like, I think it's a lion.
Looks like a lion, or cat. It's Egypt, right? It's in Egypt.
But you also have all the arrows, the bow, and you can see the hidden blade like tucked away really neatly in there.
Wow. But yeah, I think I really like the pose of Bayat as well. And I guess in this one he's a shaved version. I remember in the game you could choose to have a beard or not, but it definitely looked a lot younger. And I guess he has his, was it Medjai? Is that the symbol? The eye?
Yeah.
On his shoulder? Very nice detail. But yeah, it's incredible. They really stepped up a whole notch with this release.
Yeah, the details are always really good.
And yeah, like Jono was saying about the shield, it's a really nice looking shield. And I love the little warmness of sand on the statue as well. So it looks like going through the sand all the time. But yeah, this is actually one of my second or third favourite games, so really loving this statue.
And the next game that we could look at now is the collector's edition of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Probably one of my least favorite games.
Oh.
But one of the best designed of the statues.
It doesn't even look like Assassin anymore.
Yeah, because this predates the time of the hidden blade.
Ah.
Here you could see like really good detail. Like a broken spear. That's part of the story of the game.
Ah, right. I haven't actually played Odyssey yet. So this is set in ancient Greece?
Yeah. I kind of basically forgot this character's name. Because I haven't actually played this character.
Is it Alexios?
Oh, Alexios, that's it.
I must read my cheat sheet.
This whole top piece is only connected by this part here.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Looks like they're sculpting really gone up another level.
Yep. But I also do like, since the design is really good, this part's here on the actual bow and arrow. Really nice design. It's all like really intricate.
Yeah, I'm looking at the details on the arms and...
Yeah, and the piece here, it like sticks out. Cannot really fault these designs.
Is that Medusa on the bottom?
Yes.
That he's standing on top of?
That is.
There's, I'm guessing it meant to look like a bit of a marble look to it. Is that would be correct, or?
No, this was the more ancient style of it.
Oh, okay, ancient statue. But yeah, definitely can't get over the whole supported by one piece. But yeah, it's definitely a very dynamic pose. But yeah, it's insane just looking at the details on the armor as well. Just little carvings in them.
And it's quite solid as well. It's not. It doesn't feel like it'll fall apart.
No, no. Even just the headwear and the little, I don't know what it is, it's like dragon-ish creature on his helmet. So intricately carved in, and the hair. I don't know what kind of belt things around his waist or in different movements.
Yeah, those actually move a bit as well.
Ah. So they're not fully solid.
They're not fully solid.
Wow. So different material used on this.
Yeah.
But yeah, just insane. Even just looking at the pouch for the bow. It's little, is that stars or that the way I capture everything. Even just the belts that holds up the shin plates. But yeah, the face is really great too. Very expressive battle attack pose to it.
Yeah, compared to other statues, like the Assassin's Creed statues are probably one of my favorites that I've gotten. Because some of them don't tend to have as much detail, some of them don't tend to be as well built. Yeah. But these ones, I cannot really fault these builds at all.
No, it's definitely worth collecting.
Definitely worth the price, I think. But yeah, these are all collector's editions, so they actually came with the game at launch. We didn't get any of the other statuettes or statues, which come separately to the game. And this is Valhalla. And we also got the collector's case as well, Steelbook. Yeah, this one I found probably now one of my favorites of the collectibles. Previously it was this one here, but now it's this one. This one was really hard to get though.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because this was only available from the Ubisoft store.
Oh, wow.
Like, we couldn't get it from EB Games. EB Games had their own version of it, but they had the male version character.
Ah.
But I actually like the female one a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
And it's probably the one... It's the character that I'm playing through right now. But yeah, the design of this is like really nice as well. This is the Viking period.
Yeah.
So a lot of it would be Nordic. A lot of styles of the Vikings. Axe. No hidden blade. But you have this hawk. Or is it an eagle? Forget. It's like two solid different pieces.
And I guess
Really nice.
a quick plug as well. I think on your channel you actually did the unboxing for the collector's edition. Is that correct?
I did.
Yeah. So if just maybe a link will pop up or in the description below, and check that out too.
Then I will be playing through the game on my Twitch channel when it's back up and running, which might be soon. I cannot guarantee when it will be back up. But yes, I will be playing through this game when it's out. That and Cyberpunk 2077.
I can definitely see why this is your new favourite statue. It's definitely really well made. Even just the detail on the base itself of the boat. I even loved the tattoo. Is that also a crow? I think there's quite a lot of female crows on her head as well as on the shield. I love the, I don't know what we call it, the animal fur that's draped across her back.
Yep. One of my favorite parts is actually the headpiece where the hawk is.
Ah, yes. Oh, wow, yeah. It definitely has that wood carving feel, even just little patterns on it. And the tongue.
Yeah, they even detail it that far in. At the smallest parts. Like, I must say, yep, they did really well with these collected editions.
They have. Definitely well worth the price. As well as even just the timber look of the Viking boat. I think just even overall as their statue design, it looks amazing. Just the flow of the figure and the front half of the boat. It kind of even looks like it's on water.
And it's actually partially worn down, so the color isn't all the same. They did a little bit of trickery with the aging, which actually makes things a lot nicer. If it was just complete the same color, it just looks new. But then I do like it when they do age it a bit, like do a little bit of trickery, make it look old and like special.
That lived in.
Yeah, because that's what it's meant to be. It's meant to be like worn down, being used. So if it looks new, then yeah, it's not as authentic.
That's right. Yeah, it looks like they just bought it from a shop and then started wearing it.
Yeah.
Just to say, even just looking at her clothing part there, you can see the little stems, sewing stems on them. So yeah, definitely no detail was spare on this. And this stem on her pants as well. Looks like it's been sewn in patches. You can keep going all day. There's just so much little details you can pick up just by looking at it.
Yeah.
But definitely, from what I've seen of all the figures so far in part 1 and part 2, definitely one of my favourites as well so far.
Really good designs, really good looks. And yeah, absolutely amazing for these statues, which is probably why it's one of my favourite series of all time.
Alright, well I guess if you enjoyed this video, you can give us a like.
And please consider subscribing if you like these videos. Thank you for watching.
Thanks guys, see ya.